President.
Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Mr Acting Deputy President. In serving the people of Queensland and Australia, I note that Labor is fixated on the problems, not the solution. The facts are that the government listened to One Nation's legitimate concerns for both employers and employees, and it booted out the boot. One Nation achieved that. One Nation is doing more for Western Australian workers and employers than is Labor. That is in part thanks to our Western Australian team, Robin Scott and ex-Freo Sparky, who works hard for the people of the mining and pastoral region in WA, and to Colin Tinknell, the One Nation WA state leader who proudly represents the South West region. Workers should be concerned that Labor and some union bosses have abandoned workers. Casual workers are being abused, and the needs of small business, Australia's largest employer of workers, small business, have been all but ignored by everyone except One Nation. I have personally stood up to put a stop to these abuses for casual workers that the unions, Labor Party and politicians like Joel Fitzgibbon knowingly ignored for years. Recently, the CFMEU Mining Division agreed with me that their union has ignored casuals for many years, and I applaud that person in the CFMEU for having the courage to do that. And lawyers for the ETU and for the CFMEU confirmed that, in their opinion, and I agree with them, the IR system needs to be free from lawyers. For Labor to just say that it is going to be easier for employers to cut wages and conditions is not enough. Labor needs to step up and to show everyday Australians what Australia's IR problems are and what they would do better. Labor, like Joel Fitzgibbon, is all talk and no action. One Nation wants genuine industrial relations reform for the benefit of employees and employers, and especially small business and their employees, and the best way to do that is to listen and to contribute to a better system. We've been listening widely and hearing the concerns from industry, union bosses, employer and employee groups, welfare groups, casual and injured workers, and to small business. I care, and I will fight to protect workers' legal and moral entitlements, just as I am doing in Queensland and am doing in the Hunter Valley, even though it's not in my state. One Nation stands for the workers that Labor and Joel Fitzgibbon continues to ignore.